Hello Sagittarius, how are you? Today's tarot reading is quite long, and I truly hope you are doing very well at this moment. I also hope that in this reading you will find the signs you are looking for. Today we will go straight to your reading, so let's prepare your tarot deck. As always, in this reading we will look at your energies, the energies of the universe, and also what the person on your mind is thinking. Your deck is ready now, let's lay out your cards on the table, and begin revealing them to see what surprise the universe has prepared for you. Connecting with your energies, we begin. You have the card of the Seven of Pentacles, and also the card of the Five of Wands. The Seven of Pentacles tells me that even if you do not see progress happening right now, the universe will allow a great dream to finally materialize. I feel that at this moment you are giving absolutely everything, you are facing fears, facing challenges, and in some cases even facing a person. The universe is taking note of all your effort, to multiply it into blessings. Your reading clearly says that in less than 7 days, in fact between 5 and 7 days, you will receive a very important message that will change your life forever. The universe wants you to let go of a fight, to leave behind a confrontation, because you are facing an entity, an energy, or a person who is definitely draining your energy. I feel that soon you will reach a point where you can recharge your batteries, because in a way the Seven of Pentacles can represent a moment when you do not feel like you are moving forward, simply because you have had no time, no willingness, and no space to recharge with your own essence. So do not be surprised if soon a day off arrives, a vacation comes, or a well-deserved period of rest appears, giving you the chance to reconnect with yourself. Recently you have given absolutely everything, and now you need to recharge your energy and reconnect with your ambitions and your ideals. Let's continue your reading. Let's now look at your energies and see how you are manifesting yourself to the universe. Ten of Swords. I feel there is still something that must be left behind. With this card, I sense you are in a process of letting go, especially of feelings or thoughts about something that did not go well in your past, or perhaps a karmic lesson you have been going through. The universe now wants you to leave it behind completely, 100%. It is not enough to release 10%, 50%, or even 80%. We are talking about a radical change, and I feel that is what is coming into your life. The Ten of Swords represents something difficult. Maybe you ended a relationship and thought you could not live without that person. However, after the Ten of Swords there is always a second chance to rebuild your life. I believe that is what you are planning now, Sagittarius. You are planning to start from zero. Unfortunately, this card can mean you had no control over the wrong actions or negative thoughts of another person. But now you do have control to start your life from the beginning, to decide what is truly important to you, and to move toward what you truly consider your own happiness, whether quickly or step by step. Let us clarify the Ten of Swords. You have the card of the Eight of Swords, Sagittarius. I feel that sometimes the universe places you in a position where you have to take a leap of faith and dare to let things become completely different. Here I sense that perhaps a person from your past may be approaching your life. Of course, you have your free will, and you will decide whether to accept this person or to continue your life in a different way. But in this case, the advice given to you by the stars is that there is always a different and a happier way to live your life, no matter what has happened in your past. I feel a strong energy of separation here. Sometimes this break can bring sadness, it can bring tears, but this is like a catharsis, a transition towards something better, a transition toward abundance. And of course, for abundance to arrive in your life, these energies must be left behind once and for all. Let us continue with your reading and see what kind of surprise is coming into your life. Nine of Wands, and also the card of the Nine of Swords. I feel that these cards appearing together are very challenging. Maybe right now you are going through a difficult situation. Perhaps you are working at this moment to become a much better person. I feel that these two cards are a sign that you are facing situations with all your willpower. Now, the Nine of Wands is not a card of problems, in fact it is a card of solving problems. Obviously, when you are giving absolutely everything to move forward, sometimes you feel tired, sometimes you feel you need to recharge your batteries. And the universe is telling you right now that if you need it, please take a pause. The Nine of Swords can basically mean that at times you feel alone, but here the universe is definitely telling you that you are not alone. The universe wants you to keep moving forward. Maybe you feel like you are going through a very heavy karma, but I feel that regardless of the size or the weight of this karma, you have a strength that is double that karma, and that is what will be happening soon. Your strength will overcome a nightmare you might be living right now. Your strength will double, and in fact with this number 9, what it means is that the negative cycle is about to end. That is the key with the 9 of Wands, the negative cycle, the karmic cycle, is about to finish. What you need to do at this moment is to double your strength. This card always refers to the fact that you are about to achieve it. You are in the last kilometer of the marathon. You are in the last 100 meters before reaching the summit of Mount Everest, and of course it is completely normal to feel tired now. But this becomes a test of your character. When your body becomes weak, your character can push your entire being forward to keep going. Let us continue with your reading. It is a very intense reading today, but we will keep interpreting these messages. Now, let us see what kind of cycles are beginning. Sagittarius, we now open for you the card of justice. This is exactly what I was telling you. When you try once more, when you decide to keep moving forward, the universe does its part. I feel that you are doing your part, and the universe is telling me here that it begins to multiply your efforts. Justice appears here as divine justice. I feel you are about to see with your own eyes and experience with all 5 senses the miracle you have been waiting for such a long time. It tells me that soon the universe will send you a messenger. This could be an Aquarius or a Libra, or perhaps you already have an air sign in your life, again Aquarius, Libra, or also Gemini, who will become someone very important to you, someone who will help your personal growth. Here the universe once again shows up in your life with a manifestation so that you know you are not alone, and that you have the support of divine justice. Let us clarify this cycle. You have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands means you will be as strong as an oak. You will be attracting a new opportunity, and in some cases, a new person. The cycle that is beginning to close in your life will leave behind these energies of exhaustion, of not knowing what will happen next, of a lack of energy. Now, you begin to recharge. This energy of the Knight of Wands tells me you will recover your passion, you will recover your fire, you will recover your motivation. This card can also mean that at this moment someone full of fire is approaching you. It could be an Aries or a Sagittarius. Let us continue with your reading. Let us see with your next card what kind of energy you are manifesting right now. You have the 10 of Cups. I feel this reading is telling me that you go from 0 to 100 in a heartbeat. You go from 0 to 100 in an instant. When you are manifesting these energies of the 10 of Cups, you are manifesting love, you are manifesting embraces, you are manifesting many personal connections. Above all, I see here many important encounters with your special person or with your family. Do not be surprised if in the next 10 days you find support from your family, and support from a person, especially if we are talking about last-minute support from a Pisces or also from a Scorpio. Let us clarify this manifestation. Page of Cups. It is possible that right now you are attracting someone whose contact you lost in the past, especially if this person has a lot of water in their birth chart. It could be Cancer, Pisces, or someone who is very emotional, or a person who surely has deep feelings for you. We are talking about a proposal that is being reborn. This is someone you already know. This is not someone new. I am told to give you the letters C, P, and also W. It is as if someone has been waiting for you for a very long time, and finally, they dare to reconnect with you. Let us continue with your reading and see what kind of information the tarot reveals about something you are going to find out. Sagittarius, next we have the Page of Swords. Messages are definitely coming into your life, information, and perhaps even some gossip. I feel that you will be contacted by an Aquarius, a Leo, or also a Sagittarius, to tell you something important that happened or is happening in your family. The Page of Swords brings a lot of communication. You will be in contact with your special person. I see many phone calls and text messages. A lot of information is coming your way that will help you get out of a situation where you were stuck. This card can also represent a sign from the universe, a sign that arrives in less than 11 days. And lastly, this card can signify a great amount of creativity, many ideas coming into your life. I feel you will become someone very important in your work. You will have the solution to a problem, like the cure for an issue that is currently developing either in your workplace or in your family. This card places you in a very strategic position. Perhaps you are already a very astute person, and you will prove it in a very practical way. Let us draw another card. The Sun. Yes, you will definitely be shining. You will be at the center of attention, whether in your family, in your company, or with your special person listening to you because you have important things to say. I feel that the Sun places you in a leadership position, a place where you decide the path you or your family will take. What you may not realize is that soon the universe will put you in a position of great power, and you will decide not only for yourself, but also for your family. I feel that you will be making a phone call. Very soon, you will call an Aquarius, a Taurus, or a Virgo, because you have something very important to tell them, most likely related to a plan, especially if that plan involves a trip that will take place soon. Let us continue with your reading and look at another energy in your tarot. Your reading is telling me right now that a great dream will come true. I feel you know what it is. I feel the universe knows what it is. But there is still something missing, like a trigger, a catalyst. I sense that this card will give us a lot of information about what will ignite, what will be the catalyst for this wish or desire that is about to manifest in your life. Sagittarius, you have the card of the Tower and also the Three of Swords. I feel that unfortunately the Tower can mean that you are moving away from a person, moving away from a situation, or moving away from a divorce. You have had enough of a situation, something you have had to endure for a very long time. I strongly feel this separation. The Three of Swords here shows as if you had already distanced yourself from a person, maybe a week ago, a month ago, or even 6 months ago, but you still could not officially end this relationship because there was something in the way, perhaps a legal process or something similar. This has not allowed you to be at peace. The energy of the Tower represents a breakup, but since we are talking about a breakup together with the Three of Swords, this is a separation from something negative. In this case, it is like a formula in mathematics where a negative multiplied by a negative becomes a positive. This reading is telling you that the dream you had of finally separating from this person will happen. The dream you had of dividing some assets will happen. The dream you had of seeing this person, who was making you feel anxious or nervous, finally far away from you will take place. You already suspect it. I feel that right now you are taking certain actions. I sense many legal procedures, a lot of bureaucracy starting to move in your favor. You must pay close attention to these messages, especially those coming from government entities, because they will have deadlines. If they are related to lawyers, be very aware of these deadlines, as missing them could work against your energy. If you lose a deadline, there could be a problem for you. So stay very alert to these communications coming into your life. Let us continue with your reading. Let us draw another card and see what your strength is at this moment. The universe tells me that today you will be very strong. You will be strong emotionally, and intuitively the universe says your emotions will be highly focused, especially from the perspective of your intuition. You will be perceiving signs and recognizing synchronicities. Let us see what kind of strength you have right now. You have the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is an energy that is 100% unshakable. I feel that at this moment you are not allowing other people to come into your life to waste your time, because the greatest asset of the King of Pentacles is time. The King of Pentacles is an energy that turns time into gold. I sense two energies here. You are investing time to cultivate and harvest something in the future, or you are simply in a moment of pause. This moment of pause, in some way, means you are distancing yourself from people who have nothing meaningful to say to you. The King of Pentacles is always a very pragmatic energy, a very stoic energy. The King of Pentacles does not like to waste time, and I feel this energy very strongly in your life right now. Let us clarify a bit more. Sagittarius, you have the card of the Six of Cups. I feel that right now you may sense a greater need to spend time with yourself, to look at photos, and to experience a moment of nostalgia. That is the most important aspect of this card. I do not see nostalgia here as something negative, but simply as a way to connect with your roots. You may feel like calling your special person or your family. I sense that you might be looking at photos from the past, perhaps listening to a song, maybe even right now, that becomes your personal anthem, regardless of what kind of music you enjoy. Whether you like ballads or something else, the energy of the King of Pentacles is also quite romantic, even if it does not seem that way at first. So perhaps you will be listening to romantic music, or old music from more than 20 or 30 years ago. Your strength at this moment is this connection with your roots, this connection with nostalgia, and above all, a deep sense of privacy. This card makes me feel that lately you have not felt true privacy. Perhaps someone has been draining your space or invading your territory. Right now you need space to connect with what is important to you, or simply to feel like a child again, doing what you love to do. Let us continue with your reading. Let us draw more cards from your tarot and begin to clarify what kind of energy you are releasing or will release soon. Intuitively, your reading tells me that you are letting go of something big. You are releasing a burden, a heavy load, an overwhelming weight. I feel this reading is telling me that you are about to remove a stone from your shoe. Let us pay attention, because I feel this card will give us a lot of information about this situation. You have the Major Arcana card number 13. This card is final. This card is decisive. I feel that by nature you are a good person, but when pushed too far, you are not so kind. In fact, at times you can be very sharp. This card represents addressing a situation from a firm and decisive point of view, but it never speaks of impulsiveness. It does not mean doing things just for the sake of it or acting like a rebel without a cause. What this card shows is that you gave a situation far too much time. You gave many chances. You offered great patience. At times you felt sad, at times you cried, but now an ending arrives. A definite ending. You have had enough. The drop that overflows the glass has fallen, and you say, no more. I feel that sometimes you tend to be a drastic person. When someone is in your heart, they are in your heart 100%, and you try to keep it that way. However, after certain actions or words from a person, suddenly that person is out of your heart immediately. This could be a person, an energy, or a job, depending on your situation. What you are letting go of now is something you release completely. I feel there is no turning back. Someone from your past might try to make you change your mind, but when this card appears, there is no return. At this moment you want to look forward. You are looking toward another person, other energies, another country, another direction. This transformation is inevitable for you. Let us draw another card to clarify. Sagittarius, you have the card of the Magician. This combination is spectacular, because after an ending comes a manifestation. It is as if right now you are cutting away the weeds, removing any kind of negative energy. And of course, when you clear away the weeds, in their place, when the Magician appears, you begin to cultivate something that is truly important to you. This card of the Magician makes me feel that you are about to experience a moment of planting, preparing for a harvest that will come in the future. The universe will place you in a position where you can start manifesting new things from zero. I sense a completely spectacular rebirth here. The old is left behind, and the new begins to appear. This new phase depends entirely on your intentions and your desires. If at this moment you have a strong wish to manifest cups, the energy of emotions, then you will be manifesting emotional things. If you are focusing from a personal perspective, you will be manifesting self-happiness, self-love, and a very balanced energy. But if right now you wish to manifest a person, then that is what you will be attracting. The universe is recommending that you be very clear about your wishes, very clear about your desires, and at the same time project them with strong visualization. Remember that visualization is a powerful tool to help things manifest. These cards are spectacular because they predict that a great change, a great transformation, a great transmutation will allow you to be in a place of powerful manifestation. Let us continue with your reading. We will keep organizing your tarot messages at this moment. Let us draw another card. Your reading tells me that you will grow. After a manifestation comes growth. This is very important, because I feel that in the past you may have planted seeds, but perhaps those seeds did not bear fruit, did not grow. What is coming now is completely different, because you will see how these seeds begin to grow. I feel that the next message is very connected to this process of growth, to these seeds you are planting or that you have planted recently. Let us clarify this, of course. Sagittarius, you have the card of the Seven of Cups. This is exactly what I was telling you. If at this moment you want to grow, you want to develop, you want to grow spiritually, the first thing you must do is work with the law of intention and desire. It is very important right now, for example, to make a list, whether in your mind or perhaps on paper with a pen, creating a set of resolutions. I feel that this period in particular is very important for you to focus on the wishes you want to manifest. The next 2 months, 6 months, or even long term such as 1 year or 5 years, will depend on you. I feel you will grow in inspiration, you will grow in happiness, you will have great faith, and you will have high expectations for the future. I sense that options are coming, and even though those options may not fully materialize yet, they are very important because they form the cornerstone of manifestation. This card invites you to dream. Some of these dreams are not positive, while others certainly are. If an idea comes to your mind that carries the image of a snake, or any kind of fear, you can cancel it immediately and focus only on what has real potential. In this card there is a cup filled with jewels. I feel that right now you might be manifesting money or opportunities. The universe may soon place before your eyes a talisman of red or blue. These 2 colors are being given to me to share with you now, especially from a manifestation perspective. Red, blue, and also the color white. Let us draw another card to clarify these energies. The Knight of Cups. This is the energy of a very romantic figure. I sense that someone will cross your path, not in a negative way, but simply as a sudden meeting with the energy of the Knight of Cups. This could represent someone new, a person who comes into your life without warning. You may meet this person out of nowhere, and suddenly they will want to connect with you strongly. I like this message because it tells me that during your period of manifestation, you may meet someone, and if you are interested, that person will be good for you, especially if they are a Pisces or a Scorpio. I am also given the letters A and M. Let us continue with your reading. We will keep clarifying your tarot messages and look deeper into the energy regarding your special person or what is coming in love. The universe tells me that it has prepared a great surprise for you. Something romantic is coming into your life. Something affectionate. We will be clarifying what this is. First, let us look at the general energies. Let us clarify a bit. You have the card of the Moon. This can mean several things. There are doubts. There are uncertainties. You may be getting to know someone, or even if you have known this person your entire life, this card often means you never truly know someone 100%. I feel that if this is connected to a new relationship, someone is not being completely honest with you, and in that sense a clarifying conversation may come, perhaps with a Cancer or a Pisces. However, the Moon is not always negative. It can represent mystery, the night, a romantic night, a night of inspiration, and deep privacy. I feel that someone will invite you to make a night plan. Someone wants to spend the night with you. The Moon is like bearing your soul, not necessarily your body, but your feelings. It is about presenting yourself vulnerably to another person, confessing. When you confess something, or when someone confesses something to you, you are 100% exposed, 100% vulnerable, because you or the other person could end up hurt depending on the response. I feel that in this case the answer could be positive, but there are always secrets with the Moon. There is something that has not yet come fully to light. This card, on its own, always invites you to wait a little and allow the fog to clear, because perhaps it is the astrological energies that are not allowing much progress with a particular person. Let us clarify the Moon. Sagittarius, you have the card of the Three of Wands. Here I see movement. There is a trip that has not yet been announced. There is a relocation or a journey abroad that has not yet been declared, but it will manifest soon, and it could be an obstacle for this manifestation. The Three of Wands makes me feel that this could apply to your case, where you may be moving, relocating, changing cities, or even changing countries. Or perhaps you are getting to know someone, and suddenly they tell you they are moving. This is exactly what I was telling you earlier, especially if you are meeting someone new. It is very important to ask what is happening behind the scenes, because someone may be about to take a trip that they have not told you about. This message connects strongly with Leo and Sagittarius. Let us continue with your reading and see what your tarot says regarding someone who misses you, because I am strongly feeling that someone is missing you. I sense the energy of tears, a lot of crying. Let us clarify who misses you. Four of Cups. This is the energy of someone who is very stubborn, a person who is very closed off. I feel that perhaps you insisted a lot with someone, especially a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, and they did not pick up on your hints or even your direct energy. The Four of Cups represents someone who is not satisfied. Intuitively, this message makes me feel that this is a person who likes to be begged, someone who enjoys being asked again and again. Perhaps this person was raised this way, or all of their relationships have been like this, where they are used to manipulating others to get and get and get. This selfish person is thinking of you. You know who they are. They are 100% selfish, spoiled, and I am told to mention especially Capricorn, Pisces, and Taurus. Let us draw another card. The Chariot. The Chariot can represent an approach, where someone changes their attitude. They may have been passive, but suddenly they wake up and realize that if they take too long, they could lose you. I see you now as someone in high demand, or very soon you will be, and that can awaken this energy of the Chariot. Suddenly someone feels jealous, someone feels possessive toward you. I am told that especially a water sign, in this case Cancer, is showing up strongly. Let us continue with your reading and clarify your energies further. Let us draw another card to see if something from the past is returning. 10 of Wands. I see tiredness. I see someone who tried to change things but could not. I feel that you may have let go of a burden. You carried something for a long time, responsibilities that were not yours. You tried to make a relationship work, but the other person was not doing their part. Here, someone from the past could return, a person who had a special place in your life, but you let them go because you did not want to be the only one doing all the work. Let us draw another card. King of Swords. I feel you strong now, very powerful. No one will come into your life to sweet-talk you when you have the King of Swords. You do not allow yourself to be seduced by manipulations anymore. Right now you may have a colder energy. You have learned the lesson. You are distancing yourself and giving yourself your worth. This puts you in a position of great power, because you will no longer allow anyone to put you back into that 10 of Wands energy, and you are doing this for your own good. That is your tarot reading for today. As always, thank you so much for being here with me, revealing all these messages from the tarot. For today, that is all. As always, I invite you, if you enjoy these readings, to become a member of this community. For now, we close your tarot session. I hope you have an excellent day, filled with success and blessings, and surely, we will see each other in your next reading.